Hey, my good people. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Storytime. I'm telling you, in the most comfortable blanket, honey. Let me start from the top so I can speak to everybody individually. What's going on, Nino? Hey, Sean. Hey, Kay. Hey, Reality. Hey, Madison. Hey, Cherry Blossom. Hey, Miss Chevy. Hey, Lakeisha. Hey, Carmen. Hey, Indigo. Hey, Jada. Hey, PT. Hey, Miss D. Let me see. Hey, Karini. Hey, Tallyworld. Hey, Barbie. Hey, India. Hey, Indigo Kush. Hey, Roxana. Hey, Regina. Hey, Roll a Mile in my shoes. Hey, Iconic. Hey, Jersey. Hey, Trucker. Hey, Kristen. Hey, Tasha. Oh, shit. Tasha hit a beat. Hey, Tasha. Hey, Devante. Yes, you have been missing for the past couple of days, but it was for Jesus, so we ain't got nothing to say about it. I ain't trying to go to hell in the handbasket, so we glad you made it tonight. Hey, Nurse Graham. Hey, Mons. Hey, Remedy. Story time at work. Get ready to school. I understand. You know, we put school first, so I totally understand. Hey, Sophie. Let's see who else. Hey, hey, Che. Hey, Suki. Hey, Auntie, I watched all 3 seasons of, and I told you, I told you. Hey, Tara. Hey, everybody, and welcome to Story Time. I see you guys done came in and got real comfortable and then closed my door. I know you wasn't raised in no farm and you know how to close doors. So get your tail on up and go over and close the door before we get started. If you're new to my page and you don't know what I mean when I say close the door, that means thumbs up the live. That means you're going to give a thumbs up for the live and subscribe if you haven't already. You okay, Nikia? So if we're gonna go ahead and get started in just a second. I want to give everybody time to get their snacks, their cakes, their pies, their cookies, their shot glasses, their wine glasses, your hookahs, your twisties, your hot wings that you bought earlier, your fish that you bought from yesterday. You know, get all that stuff together. Go on and heat that shit up so we can get ready to do this. Make sure you're in a dark area when you listen to the story so you can be creeped the fuck out like everybody else. Got my barbecue story time. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all, how many days y'all got before y'all auntie birthday? Before I even pull my sign down, how many days y'all got before your auntie birthday? Shavings in my head, shavings in my head, shavings in my head. That's what I'm talking about. We got one more day before auntie birthday. Oh, I see everybody know what. Oh, I see everybody know the day is tomorrow. No dark tonight, auntie. I'm granny. Do that's what's up, Talisha. We understand. Hey, Strawberry. One more day. Hey, Donna. Hey, Jasmine. Hey, Brittany. One more day to your auntie birthday. Auntie, can I do an IOU? Um, I guess, Nakia. I guess. Only Nakia, I guess. So, now let me ask my next question. Put a deuces in the chat if you got your auntie something for her birthday already. Hey, Quan, I see you made it. We already know you'll be here all of 5.5 minutes, baby. So let me go and say my hi and goodbye right now because we already know how you do. You jump in, say, hey, get the hell on. We understand. Y'all go and speak to Quan now because he ain't going to be around for long. So go ahead and speak to Quan now. Sally word. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Hey, Evelyn. Okay. So I see I got like 8, 9. Answer what question? What question you talking about, Che? I just sent you your gift. I'm sorry, I didn't know, Tasha. My bad. Thank you, Tasha. Thank you, Tasha. So you can put your deuces up. Thank you, love. Thank you, Tasha. So you can put your deuces up. You ready for your birthday? Yes. I'm so ready for my birthday. I'm ready to spend time with y'all and turn up with y'all. That's what I'm excited about. Spending time with the fam. I received my gift the day after my birthday. Okay, that's fine. Thank you, Tara. Gotta wait a couple more days, but I got your cash out blessing coming. Thank you, Devontae. That's what's up. Okay, that's what's up. Take touch. Okay. Hey, Bridget. Bridget, did you get your auntie something for her birthday? Because you don't want to be dead in your stories. What my story? China dolls. Nigga, who the hell you talking to? China dolls. You better correct yourself, Quan. Moderators, drop my cash app in the chat, please. I'm gonna go punch Quan in his the left ear, make his right ear ring, because he fucking with me early. Yes, so moderators, y'all go ahead and drop that cash app in the chat. We're gonna start in 3 minutes, guys. So hurry up. If you're in the bathroom, flip it, zip it, flush it, wash your hands, come on out, sanitize, please sanitize. We do not want your funky ass fingers, your musty nut balls and fingers and all scat cat. We don't want all this shit in the living room over here, but we got to, tell these stories and breathe together. We don't want all this shit. So please, especially Sweet Tea, look, Sweet Tea, no, stop talking to Sweet Tea. Go wash your fucking hands. Go. I don't even care if you ain't came out the bathroom. Go wash your fucking hands. Cause you just nasty. Go wash your fucking hands. Your big face ass. Love you too, Miss T. Look to my no washing hand day. Sweet Tim, I'm gonna punch you in your face too. Oh. All right. Okay, guys. So we're gonna get ready to start in a minute. So if you haven't gotten your auntie something for her birthday, you got time to run over to the community page and check out that Amazon wish list. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, you're gonna be a memory in story time when it's time for your story. Hey Ryan. Okay, Lavonia. Hey Lavonia. Let me go up here and see. Let's see where you was at. You so silly, Lavonia. Girl, you a whole mess. You're a whole mess. I can't with you, Lavonia. I can't with you, Lavonia. Girl. I got you Friday, auntie. Okay. Thank you, Brittany, in advance. Little Lavonia, so I can buy you a cake. Thank you, Lavonia. I take little cupcakes. That'd be cute. Sis had a good birthday. Girl, you can send her food through Amazon using your code. What? I didn't know you could do that. Jamaica just learn something new every day. Toots had a pretty good birthday. She ain't done celebrating. She's going out this weekend to do something for her birthday as well. So she ain't done celebrating. Hey Kiki World. Jamaica, you a whole mess. Miss Chevy. Hey Pickle Rick. All right. Here we go, guys. All right. It's time to get this story time started. So hurry up, gather around your devices so we can go ahead and start this story time. If you got everything you need, you ready, you in front of the TV, wherever you watching me at, your device, if you ready, give it them thumbs. Let me get them thumbs. Let me get them thumbs. Let me get those thumbs. Now, y'all already know Auntie accept tips, and we are doing our tips like we always do our tips, which is either through Cash App or YouTube. Thank you, Tasha. Girl, you a bomb, bitch. Thank you. I wish I could do that little shit is doing. Girl, you got me over here looking like a whole chicken nugget. Let me stop. Okay. All right. So y'all know how I go. Cash App as well as YouTube. And biggest tipper get 3 stories. Y'all know how we do this. The biggest tipper get 3 stories, whether your tips come through Cash App or YouTube. You still qualify to be in the running for the biggest tipper. So y'all know Tasha done already kicked that thing in the forehead real quick with that real quick. So y'all see where it's starting at. So who bad enough to take the champ on? You know what I'm saying? Hey, K Royal. Who bad enough to take on the champ? Okay. All right. Here we go, guys. Let me see if I got enough thumbs. Help, please. Post Cash App. Okay, post the Cash App again. Nino, and when you post it, tag Miss T so she'll see that it's for her. So she'll know. They got you. They got you, cuz. They got you. All right. Now, y'all know Sookie. Where you at, Sookie? Okay, so Sookie just dropped it. So Sookie just dropped it for you, Miss T. It's right there up under Sookie name. Sookie, Nino, y'all know how this go. I'm about to get ready to start. If they ain't here on time, y'all know what I need from them. So we're about to go ahead and get this story time started. Wait for me. Okay, Miss T, hurry up. Our first story is going to have Tara, Miss D, and Tasha. Drop the link to join, please. I'm sorry. You all right, Creasy? Moderators, we need the link for the joining, too. What happened, Creasy? She okay. I think Creasy's okay. She just, I don't know. Creasy, she has her forgetful moment, so maybe she forgot. And that's probably what's going on. Which Tara? Tara, Tara. Tara, our new member that joined. I'm here. Wine on deck. Okay, Miss D, that's what I'm talking about. All righty, here we go. Let's see. Okay, so all right, so Tara, Taura, just came in with $10. So you and Tasha is tied up so far. So that's where it's at, moderators. Y'all keep count. Y'all know I'm going to be doing my story, so y'all keep count on what's going on. All right, so that's where we at so far, moderators. Here we go. So like I said, our first story has Tara, Miss D, and Tasha. And I say Miss D and Tasha. I don't know if Tara in here. But it's okay. I hope you ladies like the story, like the hit. Here you go. So, Tara, Miss D, and Tasha. Let me set my stuff up the way I need it to be. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay. So, Tara, Miss D, and Tasha were all deciding to go on a girls' trip. They all got kids. They all got husbands. They needed some time to themselves. You know, they all work and everything, and they just needed like some them time, like some girl time. You know what I'm saying? They decided they was going to do some girl time. Welcome back, Creasy. Welcome back, Creasy. So they decided they were going to do like a girls' trip. So the girls' trip was supposed to last a weekend. They was going to leave on Friday, come back on Sunday, and, you know, be rejuvenated, ready for the week, right? Right. Okay. So Tara called Miss D and let Miss D know her car ain't working because she ride with her. So Miss D was like, sure, that's no problem. I'll come over and pick you up. When I get off work, I gotta go get my stuff, but then I'll come over and pick you up. That's fine. Tara said, that's cool. Tara called Tasha, let Tasha know, look, my car broke down. So I'm riding with Miss D. How you driving your car, right? And Tasha was like, well, I mean, if you ride with Miss D, we might as well all ride with Miss D. Ain't no need of all of us spending $1,000 on gas. So we might as well carpool this shit. Okay, well, let's call Miss D and see if that's okay. So they called Miss D. Miss D was like, sure, that's no problem. I got enough room for everybody. I get off work at this time and I'll come pick y'all up. We can go ahead and hit the road. Bet. So that was the plan. Friday rolls around. Miss D get off work. She calls Tara and Tasha and let both of them know, I just got off work. I'm going to the house and picking up my stuff, and then I'm on the way to pick y'all up. And both of them was like, okay, that's fine. We'll have our stuff ready. Now, Miss D go to the house and do exactly what she said she was going to do. And then she goes to pick up the girls. They hit the road about 7:30, 8 o'clock. It's already pretty much by dark, but, that's how late Miss D got off. So they are riding on their way out of town. Tara says, my homegirl got my outfit that I wanted to wear. Can we go over to her house and pick it up? Miss D like, we didn't calculate all that. We supposed to be just going straight out of town. But I need this outfit. I already told her I was coming to get it. She's waiting on me. She gonna pretty much throw that shit in the car when we ride past her house. Like, can I just go get this outfit? Like, come on, Miss D, I need this outfit. And Miss D was like, all right, come on, how I get there? So she tells Miss D how to get there. Miss D got to go over Lake Lanier Bridge to get there. And the bullshit begins. They get off the expressway as normal. Cars get off the expressways, cars everywhere. Now they are driving down the street to get towards Lake Lanier Bridge. As they are driving down the street to get to Lake Lanier Bridge, they notice it ain't really no more cars with them. Like these cars done turned off, went at the gas stations. It's basically just them riding down this damn dark ass street to go over Lake Lanier Bridge. Now, Lake Lanier Bridge is lighted, just a little bit, not a lot. It's lighted though. So as they're on their way driving up towards Lake Lanier Bridge, the radio starts to act up. It starts to get staticky. They are changing the stations to different stations. Nothing working. They are still within the city's limits. So they should be able to get V103, 107.9, all them good stations. You know what I'm saying? But ain't nothing working. Everything is on static. And they can't figure out what the fuck is going on. So it's like, fucking hook my Pandora up and we gonna listen to that. So they hook up the phone and the phone plays the music. They ride a little closer on to the bridge. When they get closer to the bridge, they notice that the lights on the bridge are flashing, like on and off, like the bulbs are weak or something. So they notice that the lights are flashing and the bulbs are going on and off, but nobody thinks nothing of it. They continue to go on about they drive. Now they are officially on Lake Lanier Bridge. Time all 4 tires hit Lake Lanier Bridge, the car cuts off right there. Like it don't even go across the bridge. It cuts the fuck off right there. So Miss D is like, what the fuck? My car shouldn't be messing up. Like, what is going on? So she, tries to crank the car and it's like, yeah, but it's not cranking. It's not catching. She does this like 8 times. And shit is not catching. Still no cars coming up and down the street at all. It's like they basically the only fucking car on this street. So Miss D is like, oh my goodness. She pops the hood. She gets out the car. When she gets out the car, Tara like, what you finna do? She like, I just need to look and see if something wrong. Tara like, you ain't no fucking mechanic. Why is you up under the hood of the car? Like, you don't know what you're looking for. She like, I just need to see if something's wrong. Is something loose at my battery, coming loose from the cable or something. And they like, have your car been doing that? And she was like, no. Okay, so why would they be doing it now? And she's like, I just want to check. So she goes and look up under the hood. Tasha and Tara get out the car with her. They looking up under the hood. None of these motherfuckers ain't pimp boys. They don't know what the hell they doing. They are not the fucking Michigan men. They don't know what the hell they doing. They just up under the car just looking at the fucking everything, the engine, everything. Like, seem like everything working. Y'all ain't no fucking mechanics. They don't know. But everything seems like it looked like it's working. Okay, whatever. They get back into the car. Nothing. All of a sudden, they see 2 men walking down the bridge towards them. They see them from a distance, but, they just keep fucking with the car. But Tara and Tasha's keeping an eye. They keep looking back to see how close the men are getting. By the time the men get kind of close, Tara walks over and she like, excuse me, do y'all know anything about cars? And the dude's like, what's wrong with the car? Miss D was like, I don't know what's wrong with it. It just cut off. Okay, did you leave your lights on all night or something? She like, no, it just cut off. Ain't nothing wrong with it. It just cut off. I don't know. So the dudes walk over to the car and, they are fucking around with the car. One dude is fucking around up under the hood, fucking with the whatever he's fucking with. And he like, try it. So Miss D get ready to go get in the car and she tries it. Yeah. She like, it's not working. So she gets back out of the car. He like, you ain't doing it right. He tell his homeboy, try it. His homeboy like, he like, hold on. And he fucks with something up under the hood. And then he like, wait a minute, let me see. And he walks away from the car. He looking on the side of the road like he looking for some shit the nigga rigged this engine with. I don't know. A bottle cap or some bullshit. But he looking around and he walks so further down. He like, what are you looking for? Next thing you know, the car cranks up. Ooh, the dude in the driver's seat pulls the fuck off with the car, like right past Miss D, Tasha, Tara, just flies right past their ass, flushes it down the street. They are chasing the car. He flushes it down the street. He get where his homeboy at. Homeboy slam the hood down, jump in the passenger side of the car, and pull the fuck off. They leave Tasha, Tara, and Miss D on Lake Lanier Bridge. Now they like, everything's in the fucking car. The phones was in the car. Purses, everything. Everything's in the fucking car. They have nothing on them. The nearest store is almost a 2-mile walk. Either way, regardless of which way you go, either way is like a 2-mile walk. So they're like, what the fuck? Did they really just, like, it's so dark out there, you can actually see the car as it's bending around curves. You can see the headlight. It's so dark, you can see the headlight. They are gone. They are gone. Like, these motherfuckers ain't like, psych, we brought the car back. No. They are gone. I guess they was tired of fucking walking and they are gone. So now Miss D, Tara, and Tasha is sitting on the curb like, what the fuck? Like, what are we gonna do now? So Miss D like, she just crying. She's like, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know. And Tara and Tasha's pissed off. They pacing like, we need to just walk this way. Let's just walk across the bridge, see if we can get to somebody's house and call for help. Fine. Miss D is all upset. She crying. They walking across the bridge. As they're walking across the bridge, they notice they can hear their footsteps, but they hear footsteps, extra footsteps. Like every time they heard the extra set of footsteps, like they would look back and nothing would be there. And they continue to walk. As they walk across this bridge, the lights are no longer flickering. They have gone out. So now it's completely fucking dark on this bridge. They like, what the fuck? Like, come on, just hold my hand. Because you can't see shit. We ain't got no lights. Just hold my hand. They walking down. You can still hear that extra set of footsteps behind them. Every time they look back, they didn't see shit. They keep walking. Footsteps. They look back. They don't see nothing. Keep walking. All of a sudden, you hear the footsteps running behind them. And they just take off. Don't nobody look back. Everybody just takes the fuck off running. They are running so fucking fast. All of a sudden, you see a car come around the bend. They like, oh shit, a car. So everybody run out into the street. Help! Help! Waving, trying to flag this car. This is the first fucking car that I've seen on this damn street in like an hour. Help! Help! And this car is coming around the bend fast as shit. Like, real fast. Like, drunk driving type fast. Come around the fucking curve. And Miss D is out there like, help! Help! They are running down the bridge in the middle of the fucking street trying to flag down a car that's coming their way. Y'all, they are running down this goddamn bridge. All of a sudden, the car hits the bridge and it's like, woo! Slams on the brake real hard. I'm talking about smoke goes everywhere. They run up on the car. Help us, help us. And Miss D look, and it's the same dudes that ran off of her fucking car. They look shook. They jump straight out the goddamn car and start to run like the opposite direction of where the car came from. And Miss Dino trying to swing on them like, you took my fucking car. But these dudes are like, get the fuck out of the way. I'm trying to go. They are running. They look scared. These are two grown-ass men. They look scared. They didn't even continue driving the car. They jumped out the fucking car, ran off into the brush somewhere. Like, they was scared as shit. And Miss Dino didn't even, continue to chase them. They just ran and jumped in the fucking car and pulled out. Right when they tried to get off the fucking bridge, y'all, the car cuts back off. Miss D like, what the fuck? What the fuck? She turned on her lights on. Now her brake lights is on. She look in the rear view. You can see some decapitated ass person like dragging their body towards the fucking car. Tara, Tasha, and Miss D, all three of them see this shit. They are stuck. They are looking out the window, like Miss D is looking at her rear view, but everybody else is like basically turned around like, this is bullshit. I'm not seeing what I think I see. Miss D like, do y'all see that shit? Like, do you see what I see? I cannot be seeing this shit cannot be real. And it's like this, whatever, whoever it was, this man, because they said it was a man, he turns around like he has no head. You see nothing as he's coming toward them, dragging his body or whatever. And then he turns this way, and you can see this motherfucker head like upside down. And he is like scream, like he opens his mouth and it's like, ah! Miss D takes the fuck off. She flies off the, I'm talking about cranks the car up. She flies. Car almost go off the fucking road. Every time she looked in the rearview, this shit was chasing the fucking car. She drove to the nearest fucking gas station, threw her car up onto some light real quick, and they jumped out the car. I'm talking about ready to swing on whoever the fuck runs up behind his car. And you know, they looking crazy. The store is open. And it's like people in the store looking at the store like, what the fuck? They are out there like karate moves and shit in the parking lot. Come on, motherfucker. Come on. Come on. Look, come on. Like, what? Everybody looking at them like, are these bitches bananas? Like, what the fuck is going on outside? So the person that's running the store comes out like, are y'all okay? And they just run into the store. They tell the store people what's going on, what happened. Everybody in the store want to know what the fuck happened and why they acting Fruit Loops outside in the goddamn parking lot. So they tell them what happened, and everybody in the store like looks at each other, and then people like, well, I gotta go. And Tara was like, what the fuck? The whole store pretty much cleared up, like, what the fuck? And it's the dude who runs the store was like, did somebody tell y'all that story, or did it really happen? And they like, that shit just happened to us like 5-10 minutes ago, it just happened. And the dude was like, bullshit. No, for real. Like, it just happened like 10 minutes ago. What? Why is everybody acting so weird about this shit? Like, you believe us? And he like, I don't know. What the fuck you mean you don't know? Like, what do you heard? What do you know? So, what he was told was, the bridge is haunted. Now, we all know about Miss Robinson and her homegirl losing their fucking arms. They say she walks that fucking bridge. But apparently, this is a new fucking ghost. This is a new goddamn ghost. This ghost is new. He's like 12 years old. Apparently, this dude, and his girlfriend were out on a date or whatever, and they got into a big argument about something, and they got to fighting. Like, they was fighting in the car while he was driving and shit, and they ended up going, like, having an accident or crash. But the way the crash went down was, it was an 18-wheeler, like, stretched out across the bridge. Something happened, like it turned and the tire popped. So it was just like straight across the bridge like this. And him and old girl is coming on the bridge, but he's arguing with her. Like, he ain't looked at the damn street and she ain't looked at the damn street. So it's like, you did this shit. No, you did this shit, Sarah. I know you did this shit. And boom. And it's like they said that the car went right up on the fucking 18-wheeler, decapitating both of them. Like, both of them off the real. They were gone. Unalive. They were dead. So he like, everybody says that, you know, around that time when they were out dating, you know what I'm saying, the same time, the hour, you know, you can see these motherfuckers like coming down the street in this fucking phantom car arguing, you know what I'm saying, with their heads gone. Like, what the fuck? You can hear the arguments, but the heads is gone. And Tasha and Tara was looking at him like, are you for real? And he like, yeah, y'all ain't the first people to say y'all seen some shit like that, but we ain't had nobody to come in here and say nothing like that in like 6 years. Yeah, that shit just happened. Dude was like, I gotta call my friends. Like, they were excited about this shit. Like, as Tasha and Tara was walking out of the store to get ready to leave, they can hear the motherfucker on the phone like, bruh, get all the paranormal equipment shit. Let's go to the bridge. These girls just came in here and said they saw them. They saw them on the bridge. And Tasha and them is like, okay, these motherfuckers are crazy. They went right on back to the car, jumped in the car. Didn't nobody even want to go out of town no more. That shit was so freaky. They didn't even want to go out of town no more. Like, I'm done. I don't even want to ride nowhere no more. Them motherfuckers turned the car around, jumped on the expressway. We ain't doing the bridge no fucking more. We ain't even trying it no more. They jumped on the expressway. Mid D dropped Tasha ass off, dropped Tara ass off, and she went home. Done. They were done with that shit. So now when they do their girls' trips, which it took like 2 years for them to do another girls' trip after the last situation, they fly now. They fly. They don't drive Fuck it. I don't give a fuck if we going to Alabama. That's right next door to us. We flying. We fly. I don't care if we going to Florida. We flying. Like they don't do the long drives no more after that bullshit. So I don't blame them though. That's your first story of the night. This is your brief intermission where you get to go to the bathroom, get you started a drink, twist your twisties, refill your shot glasses, refill your hookahs, and go over and tip your auntie and meet me back here in 3 minutes for your second story of the night. Y'all get 4 tonight, and your second story is coming up next. So get everything together. They have flown over Lake Lanier before. You can't see shit. It's not like you can fly over Lake Lanier and you see like this big mass, dark mass like floating through the water. You never see nothing. That water's so fucking murky, you can't see nothing. So what did the car say again? You so stupid. Thank you, Miss T. And Miss T sent my birthday gift and check, so you don't have to die none of your stories. Thank you, Sophia. Thank you. So just to let y'all know, Sophia has jumped in the running. Sophia just put 20. She's the biggest tipper at this point. 20 is the biggest tip from Sophia. So just to let y'all know where we are with it. Sophia said she wants some. She wants a piece of that action. So Sophia's in the building. And Sophia said, "You not busting her head tonight, Tasha. She down for anybody tonight." Okay. We got like 2 more minutes, y'all. So come on, hurry back. I ain't seen Gemini. Is Gemini here? Oh, there she go. Hey, Gemini. I didn't see you come in. Look, Sophie, somebody, don't do it, Tasha. I'm here all night. Oh, shit. Here we go, family. Here we go. I'd be scared to fly over Lake Lanier too. Thank you, Suki. They can't use that. They can't use Lake Lanier water for drinking water. I hope not, because all them dead bodies that done sat and soaked in that freaking water. Don't nobody want that. Okay, Gemini, we understand, babe. If you need some time for yourself, we understand. We all about mental health. So if you need some time to yourself and miss out on story time, we understand why. I need to talk about Tasha. I got you another fatality if you need one. Y'all so silly. Thank you, Suki. Ain't that little blue man doing? Yep. All right, guys. On to the second story. If you're back and you ready, come on, give them thumbs. Give it a thumb. Let me know you ready. Give it them thumbs. Miss D is now in the running. Miss D is now the top tipper with 25. Miss D has now DDT Sophia ass on her neck. And she is like, book about this shit. KJ said, drop the cash app for her, please. Miss D said, book about this shit, you bad. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, she buck about it. Y'all know I'm silly, man. So there you go, KJ. Okay, so before I go ahead and start, just want to let y'all know, once again, keep an eye on the chat. YouTube is offering special non-member people 1 month free membership to the channel. So if you are watching the chat and a little offer pops up, it's not a scam. It's going to be a little offer that pops up and it says, congratulations, you will be awarded 1 month of free membership. You have to click on that offer when it comes up. You got to click on it in order for you to get that 1 month free membership. So I just want to let y'all know if you see that while we're live during the chat, and it's not going to show to everybody, just certain people that's not members, you'll be the people that'll see it. So if you see that, make sure you click on it so you can get your 1 month of free membership with the fam. So I just wanted to let y'all know that before we go ahead and start this second story of the night. All right, so the second story of the night. Thank you, Miss D. Great story. Thank you. So our second story of the night has Evelyn, Nakia, and Aileen. Thank you, Tay baby. Every time I Tasha at it again, y'all know Tasha be taking them down here. You know, Tasha like the reigning champ, so we finna see. That's your turn to slip. Thank you, Tay baby. So we gonna see who gonna win this fight tonight. So Evelyn, Nakia, Aileen, this is you guys' story, and I hope you like it. Evelyn and Nakia. Yeah, where's she at? She in here. I know she in here. I seen her. There she go. There she go. Okay. So Evelyn, Nakia, Aileen, this is you guys' story. So, thank you, KJ. KJ birthday gift, gotcha. You won't die in none of your stories. So, Evelyn, Nakia, and Aileen, let me see. They are soon to be going to college. They don't really know each other, but they're all soon to be going to college. And can we guess what college they were going to? Can we guess who this story's having tonight? Our infamous girl. Do anybody know who our infamous girl is? I'm telling you, boy. I'm telling you. Yes, your girl Agnes is back. Your girl is back and she is making fucking appearances all over campus. So if you are new to my page, you won't know what I'm talking about right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill you in so you won't feel left out. So there's also another very known spirit that hangs around in Atlanta, and she's goes to Oglethorpe University. And her name is Agnes. Now, Agnes has been known to terrorize people that go to this college. Apparently, back in the day, Agnes was in love with her professor. She wasn't supposed to be, but she was. She was in love with her professor. And over winter break, everybody went home. When she came back from winter break, he was engaged. She was so heartbroken by this that she decided to kill herself. Now, the confusing part is where she killed herself. Some people say she drowned herself in the pool that they have there. Some people say she hung herself. It's all different kind of stories. But one thing that does coincide that everybody's story has the same of the bitch is not dead. She's still hanging around, going to classes, attending lectures, all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? So here we are back to Agnes and her bullshit. So like I said, Evelyn, Nakia, and Aileen were all on their way to college. They first day of college, everybody coming out to get their dorms and stuff. They decided to go look at their dorm and stuff, and the I don't know what you call them, dorm advisors was downstairs telling everybody, if you have your things together, follow me. I'm gonna take everybody to their rooms. Now they take everybody to their rooms, and Aileen, Evelyn, and Nakia ended up in the same room together. Now, when they get in this room, everybody get their shit in, get settled. They have a campus party that night. Everybody go out to the campus party, have a good time. On the way back, they was getting ready to walk into the dorm that they stay in, and one of the girls was like, like you can hear this shit all the way across the sidewalk from where they were, like. So everybody looked back like, bitch, is you okay? Do you have asthma? Are you hyperventilating? Like, what's wrong with you? And the girl was like, y'all living there? Yeah, we do. What's wrong with that? You ain't heard about Agnes? Who the fuck is Agnes? What? We in Agnes' room? Like, what's the problem? Like, she want her stuff? Like, who the fuck is Agnes, lady? We just got here. Like, we don't know no damn Agnes. And the girl was like, come on, man, you gotta come with me. Come on. So they goes with her, and she takes them to the back of the campus, and there's a whole gravestone dedicated to Agnes in the back of the fucking school campus. So she takes them back there, and she like, look, that's Agnes. Okay. So Evelyn gets down and she looks at it. She reads the tombstone. She like, oh, that's sad. That girl wasn't number like 21 when she died. That's sad. And the girl was like, oh, she killed herself. So instantly everybody looked back like, what the fuck you mean? Yes, girl, it was a whole scandal. She was in love with a professor and it just didn't go her way and she ended up killing herself. Oh, that's fucked up. Oh, that's fucked up. What happened to the dude? Well, he started working, at the school. He was fired when they found out she was so in love with him. They felt like he had been doing something to make her feel that way, so he was fired. Okay, so what that mean? Girl, let me show you something. And she walks them back over to the dorm, and she like, look, you see that room right there? She points up at a room. They got a red curtain on it. She like, you see that room right there? Like, yes. Like, that's where Agnes stayed. That's where she cried all the time. That's what she just fantasized and obsessed about this man. And they looking at the goddamn room like, you mean you talking about the one with the red curtain? She like, yeah, like, bitch, that's our room. You stay in the room, Agnes stay in? Like, girl, come on now. Don't nobody believe in all that shit. Evelyn, like, you're just trying to scare us. Don't nobody believe in ghosts and all that crazy shit. And when she said that, of course the girl was like, you shouldn't have said that. Like, she heard that. You should have said that. Huh? What the fuck? No. Oh, no. Oh, you should have said that. I'm telling you, you should have said that. Like, okay. So they go on in the room. They looking at the girl. The girl just standing outside the goddamn door just looking at them as they go, you know what I'm saying, into the building. She just looking at them, shaking her head like, mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. So they go on up and they just like, talking about the shit. And as they talking about the shit, another girl in the hallway walked past them and she's like, what did y'all just say? And they was like, some girl outside told us something about a girl named Agatha. And the girl was like, shh. And they was like, what? She was like, we don't say that name. You don't say that name here. Like, all y'all motherfuckers cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. What the hell is going on? And the girl was like, no, you don't say that name. Like, it's like that name is cursed. You say it, shit starts to happen to you. I'm telling you, stop. Don't say that name no more. And the girl, of course, Evan like, so this shit is real. That's what you're trying to tell me. The girl was like, all I can say is it was a girl last year. They thought it was a game. She kept saying the fucking name. And next thing you know, she was being picked up by an ambulance. And that bitch kept saying it wouldn't leave her alone. It wouldn't leave her alone. That's all she kept mouthing. She wouldn't leave her alone. And they took that bitch away and we ain't seen her since. So I would suggest you shut the fuck up and stop saying that. And then like, whatever. This Agnes bitch don't sound too scary to me. The girl was like, ooh. The girl just walked off. The fuck? Like, is everybody superstitious around here? And the kid was like, my family ain't superstitious, honey. So I don't know why everybody acting like that. Everyone like, I don't believe in fucking ghosts. Ain't none of that shit real. I don't even know what's going on. Ain't none of that shit real. So they go into their room and they just laughing about this shit like that shit is funny. And you know what I'm saying? They getting ready for bed. Everybody getting in their bed and they lay down and they go to sleep. As they are sleeping, it's probably like the middle of the night, 2:30, 3 o'clock, everybody in deep sleep, you know what I'm saying? All of a sudden they hear. So it's like, stop. Evelyn, can you stop? Evelyn like, it ain't me. Stop, Aileen. Aileen like, what the fuck? I'm not doing it. So everybody like sits up in their bed in the dark and look at each other and see that they're not doing it. Then they can hear the sound and they look over and it looks like a girl is in their room banging her head against the back of their door, just standing there. Boom. 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 Like, they like, what the fuck? Oh, my goodness. One of these kids done got lost on a room. So they're like, hey, you in the wrong room. And they just keep going. Boom. 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 Evan like, excuse me. You in the wrong room. Boom. 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 The kid was like, you know what? I'm finna handle this shit. And she gets up out of her bed and she's like, hey, you in the wrong room. And she goes over and she just like pulls the door open. But when she pulls the door open, the door goes right through the girl and the girl is gone. Like smoke, just woof, smoke. And Evelyn jumped out like, what the fuck is, did you see that? Did y'all see that? And they like, girl, it's dark. Like, what happened? Did she run out? Like, no, bitch, she vanished. Really, Evelyn? Like, you didn't see that? She fucking vanished. So the girl is in the middle of the night, fucking David Copperfield standing in our room, vanishing. That's what you tell. Evelyn, get in the fucking bed. Get in the bed. It's time to go to sleep. Get in the bed. For real, you didn't see that shit? Like, get in the bed. Just get in the fucking bed. So she gets back in the bed and she pissed off like, I can't believe y'all don't believe me. Thank you, Evelyn. She like, Evelyn is at, what, Evelyn at $20? Evelyn at $20? So, and she's like, what the fuck is going on? Like, this shit ain't making no sense. So, she go on back to sleep. They get up that morning. They go down to the resident advisor, let them know one of the girls was running the hall last night, was in our room, banging her head against the door. And, the little supervisor was like, do you know who it was? Can you describe her? What she looked like? No, I can't. I just know she was in our fucking room, banging her head against the door. So, the advisor was like, well, I have a meeting with everybody today and we'll clear that up. Okay, cool. Just like the motherfucker said, later on that day, when classes was over, they had a meeting in the common area. Basically, stay out of other people's room. If you come into somebody's room, knock on the door. If you're in your room, lock your door just to keep people from coming in. Respect each other's space, respect each other's privacy. That was it. You know what I'm saying? They're okay, cool. They go back to their room, do whatever they need to do, and everybody's back in the bed. Second night. So everybody in the bed laying down, sleeping, and they hear so instantly Aileen says, are you okay? And she still hears Aileen says it again, are you okay? And everyone like, Aileen, be quiet, I'm fine, be quiet. She like, why you crying then? I'm not fucking crying. What are you talking about? Everybody sit up in their bed and they hear, and they look over in the corner, and in the dark is somebody on the floor sitting with their legs crossed, back to everybody in the room, head down, like they crying. Like, what the fuck? So, one. Everybody in the room say, the fuck? Two, three. Who the fuck? Man, we just had a meeting about this today, man. Like, you're not supposed to be here. Can you leave, please? Just kept making that fucking noise. So Elaine gets up and she's like, are you okay? And she goes over to put her arm around the girl, and the person is like, huh. She just hits the floor like, boom. And everybody see that shit happen. They jump back like, what the fuck was that? Like, bro, did she just, what the They instantly jumps up out the room, run down the hallway, beat on the resident advisor door. Hey! 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 And the resident advisor comes to the door like, what is wrong with y'all? It's like 2 o'clock in the damn morning. Why y'all beating on the door? There's like somebody was in our room, and when we tried to get them out of the room, they vanished. And the advisor supervisor like, okay, I talked to y'all about it in the morning. And she get ready to close her door, and they push the door back open like, no, we talking about this tonight. Somebody in our fucking room just vanished. So the supervisor was like, come on, let's go to y'all room. So they drag to the room. They look around. Ain't nothing in the room. You don't see nothing. She's like, I don't see nobody in the room. Like, it was somebody in this room crying. And they stand in the room looking around. And she said they was crying like really loud. It woke us up. And the advisor was rubbing her eyes. And she was just like, she stopped. She backed up. She looked at the room door. Okay, Emily. I need for y'all to pack y'all stuff. What the fuck? It's like you said, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. Why the fuck are we packing our stuff? Pack your stuff right now. Pack it up right now. Let's go. Pack it up. The fuck? What is you talking about? And she got angry. Like, this bitch is all the way woke now. Get the fuck up. Pack it up right now. Meet me in the hallway right now. And she rushes out the fucking room. This bitch finna make us pack up this whole goddamn room. Right now at 2 o'clock in the fucking morning. Like, bro, something ain't right. Something going on. Something ain't fucking right. So they get a bag of stuff. And they come out in the hallway like, okay, We can't pack that whole fucking room up right now. But why the hell are we moving? What are you doing? She like, I'm moving y'all to another area. Okay, so why didn't you just tell the motherfucker to stop coming in our room? She like, look, I'm moving y'all to another area. Don't argue with me. Come on. And they follow her, and she goes into her office, get the keys, and she open up another dorm room. She like, y'all stay here. Okay. Are we allowed to go back in the room to get our stuff? Go in the morning. We can't go right now. Go in the morning. Okay. So she leaves out. And yeah, they wasn't doing that, but you turn around. Turn the light off. So she tells them scared the shit out you.
Man, you better get that goddamn thing before I throw that motherfucker at the goddamn
Y'all, that shit just scared the hell out of Aunt Ray.
I just looked at his ass. I just threw all that goddamn slush in his ass. All the slush hit the wall. And I still had a cigarette in my hand.
Oh my goodness. Y'all should have seen how bad he locked on to that shit, man. He was trying to fuck with the ceiling fan. That shit, man, no, he was like, ugh.
Goddamn right. Fuck you doing making a noise. Wait on him. Stop fucking with me.
He's so damn scared.
I'm scared. I looked at the first thing said that you ain't talking. You don't sound like that. The fuck. That's my son. The first thing I looked at. Goddamn right. Damn cave, damn broccoli and shit. The fuck am I doing?
You're so stupid. You're so stupid. I can't with you, man. Oh my goodness.
You know what? You know what it smell like?
No.
You know what it smell like, huh? Smell like your birthday. It smell like your birthday.
You're so stupid.
That's what I smell.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You're a mess. You're a whole mess, sir.
Birthday.
You're a whole mess.
Birthday.
Who the fuck he's gonna be, Caesar? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, I do have an ashtray. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he just made me so hot laughing at him. So man, I can't with you. You interrupted my story. Shit. Oh my goodness.
What's up, fam? What's going on? Long time no hear from. Just isolate me. So I've been in my family and laying in bed watching the game. Watching the motherfucker play basketball. Fuck no! You can't isolate me.
Everybody saying, hey,
bills in this bitch.
Now we can't isolate you because you pay bills in this bitch.
My bird house. You can isolate me.
You can isolate you. What you drinking? I want some water. I'm hot. I want some cold water. Really have to get that cold. Okay, I'll take this. Oh my goodness. Y'all, I'm so sorry. He'll trip, but he'll be back in a minute. So let me hurry up and tell y'all. So she moves them into the room and they keep asking her, why we can't go in the room? She's like, don't go in the other night, going in the morning. Why can't we go right now? Hold on, Ninos. Why can't we go right now? And she was like, I just think it's best that y'all wait till in the morning to go. So, no, I didn't jump a little bit. No, I didn't. Shut up. So they didn't understand why they had to wait in the morning, but they sat down and they, went on and laid down in that room and waited till in the morning. Morning come by and they get up to go to the room and some of the girls in the hallway is standing, around the room. So they like, what the fuck? What is going on? They walk up to the door and, to see what's going on. And the resident advisor is in the room with the police. And, they're like, what the hell is going on? What's going on? And it went up, everybody was like, we don't know. We waiting to see what's going on. We don't know what's going on. So they sit back, you know, and police start asking questions. Was anybody in this area last night, you know, heard anything out of the ordinary, anything like that? And everybody was like, no, we don't, you know, we don't know what the hell going on. So he's like, clear the hallways. I need everybody to leave, go to your room. You know, we'll talk to you guys individually if we need to. Yes. So everybody go to their room. And the first room they come to is Evelyn's room. So when they come in the Evelyn room, you know, the supervisor, resident advisor come with them. And they like, what's going on? So he comes in and he's asking all kind of questions. What time was y'all in the room last night? And the resident advisor let them know they came to my door about this time, saying that there was somebody in their room crying. I realized what room they was in, and I moved the room. And, you know, the police was like, well, that was smart, you know. And they like, what was wrong with the room? And he looks at them and he like, you guys not from here? You ain't heard the stories? And they're like, no, we ain't heard shit. And he was like, yeah, you know, that ain't the first time we done had death in that room. Really? So what you mean that ain't the first time? So somebody died in this fucking room last night? And he was like, I'm saying too much. I just need to ask y'all, who did y'all see in the room? We don't know who it was. It was dark. Was it a man or a woman? It was a woman. Okay. Could you describe if they had short hair, long hair? I mean, they look like they had long hair, long dark hair. Holy looked at the residential advisor. Y'all sure y'all didn't hear nothing else after that? No, we didn't hear nothing else after that. Okay, he walks out. He goes out in front of their door. He starts talking to the residential advisor. They are listening to the door. They listening to him says, you know, we got to figure out what happened to this student, you know, and they like, what the fuck is going on? So they trying to figure out what the hell is going on. And the kid snatches open the door. And the residential advisor is like, go back in your room. We'll, you know, we'll be out. I'll be in a second. And they go, you know, she go back in the room. She's like, I need to know what's going on. And I need to get my stuff out of that room. And the police is like, oh, you can't get nothing out of there. My shit is in there. I'm going in there to get my stuff. He like, no, it's a crime scene. It's a crime scene. All right, I'm going back in the room. Close the door and they wait on the residential advisor to come in. Apparently, the residential advisor says when they came out of the room, when she took them out of the room last night, there was another girl, a new girl, roaming the hallways. Apparently, they said another girl seen her in the hallway. She looked lost. They were like, she was staring off. You know, they like try to stop her, ask her if she needed help. Was she lost? Girl never did say nothing. She just kept fucking walking. Well, apparently, this girl walked straight into the fucking room that they were staying in. The girls that stayed next door to that room said they heard crying in the room for probably about 20 minutes before they heard glass shatter. And apparently this girl came into that room, cried, and then jumped out of the fucking window. So Aileen and Evelyn don't come believe that shit. Like, that could have been us. That we was in that fucking room. That could have been us. They just, you know, they was worried about the shit the whole day. Went and did their classes like they were supposed to, and then came back. When they came back to their room that night, it was like, I left my books. I need my books for my class tomorrow at that room. It's in that fucking room. I need my books. Okay, so we can't go in that room. Well, I don't give a fuck what they say. I need my books out of that fucking room. Like, I gotta go get my books out of that room. We're not supposed to go in there. Ever like, please, man, I don't want to flunk. I need my book. Like, I really need my books. And they won't let us in there. If we wait till the daytime, then the police are going to be here and they ain't going to let me go in the fucking room. Like, can y'all just go with me right quick? Fine. So Evelyn, Aileen, and the kid, they creeping down the fucking hallway. Room to room, you know, trying to hide out the hallway. They get to the room and the door is locked. So the kid like, fuck, the door is locked. So they turn around and get ready to walk away from the door, and the door's like, click, click. And then the door just opens just a little bit, crack. I thought you said the fucking door was locked. It was locked. I just tried. It was locked. Fucking door ain't locked. So just bust into the damn room. Instantly starting trying to get their little stuff that they forgot to get the night before, you know, trying to hurry up and get that shit. And they looking around the room, and it's like little messages wrote on the wall. Like the girl who jumped out the window was writing on the wall or something. And they trying to hurry up and get their stuff out. And as they trying to get the stuff out, Aileen was like, what the fuck is all this shit wrote on the wall? Like, it don't matter. Just hurry up and get your shit so we can go. And she's like, wait a minute, man, this shit is everywhere. Like, what the fuck does it mean? What does it say? Aileen, everybody walk over to the wall. They looking. Let me see got your flashlight, got your phone. Let me see your phone. Get the phone, pull the phone up to the wall to look at what the girl wrote. And that shit says, look behind you. The motherfucker looked back, and there's Agnes. Bitch jumped straight on them like, ugh. She dives at them, but when she lands, it like turns into like all this nasty black gunky shit. Like she just turns into like this funky ass gooey looking shit, like slime or swamp shit. You know what I'm saying? Like something you would dig out your fucking toilet. Like she was all figure when she dived at them, but when she landed, it was just like psh, and all this rancid, stinking fucking fluid is all over them. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, the window is now like the wood on the window they covered the window up with. It's like vibrating. You can hear it like shaking, knocking and bumping and shit. The lights is now flicking on and out. They are standing there covered in what smells like sewage. Like, what the fuck? Oh my goodness, like, we gotta go. And they get ready to rush to the door, and this figure shows up in front of the door, big as shit, like taller than the fucking door. And they're like, oh my God, like they back up. Like, what the fuck is going on? Everybody just start to scream, beat on the walls and shit. And like the advisor, you can hear the advisor, you can hear other kids in the hallway, like, somebody's in there. Hurry up, we need the key. Somebody's in there. The fucking door is locked. They didn't even lock the damn door, but the door is locked. And they are standing in there screaming with this big fucking massive black fucking figure hovering over them, you know, like scowling at them. They are screaming their fucking heads off. The fucking advisor gets the door open. When she opens the door, it's like everybody in the hallway was just like everybody ran away from the door. Like, it stink so fucking bad in that room. Like, people were throwing up just from the smell, like running away from the door. Like, that shit was awful. Like, and they come flying out. They come flying out the room for the advisor, like, help! That bitch like, like, don't come this way. No. And they just run straight to this lady, help me. And she's like, oh my God, what the fuck is going on? It was a girl in there. It was a girl. She was like, why the hell were y'all in that room? Y'all know y'all weren't supposed to be in that room. Y'all know, like, she went off. Oh, it was big trouble behind this shit. Oh, boo. So they get in trouble. She snaps royally on their ass. Told them they gonna have to see the dean in the morning for what they did. Take their asses to the room. They go to the room. They, you know, we gonna go to the shower because the shower is like 8 to 10 showers in the bathroom. So, you know, they go to the shower. I'm going to take a shower. Everybody go take a shower to wash this funky shit off them. All three of them are in the shower. It's steamed up, you know, in the bathroom. And they take a shower, and all of a sudden you hear. So instantly, all three of them like, you hear that? You hear that, Emily? You hear that? Yes, I hear that. Do you hear that, Aileen? Are you crying? That ain't me. Turn the water off. So all three of them turn their water off, but you still hear the shower. Turn your water off like I did. Well, turn your fucking water off. I did. It ain't mine. Okay, so they put their towels on, pull a little shower curtain back, looking around. They can see each other. They in all three showers right next to each other. They can see each other. The fuck? Who's in the shower with us? Like, I don't fucking know, man. Like, let's just go. So they come on out the shower. They got their towels wrapped around them. And they creeping on out the shower. Quiet as kept. They creeping on out the shower. And then you hear the shower water turn off. So everybody just freeze like. And they look back. Here's this big fucking figure again. Like, ah! And this shit is rushing them. These motherfuckers are flying, like they slid all the way out the bathroom, like, you know, that cartoon shit. They running down the hallway, feet wet, slipping, sliding, falling, spinning, all that shit, pushing each other down the hallway. Run! The advisor runs out into the fucking hallway. She sees this shit. She like, oh, hell no. She turns around, run back into her room, close the door. They are like beating on the door, like, open the door. She just backs up front of the door. Don't even open the door for them. They run all the way to their room, close the door, jump on the bed, everybody like move away from the door. Now you can see this black, stinky, oozy shit like come up under the door and shit. They can smell it like, oh my god, what the fuck? Evelyn just took her towel off, ran down there and threw that shit up under the door. Everybody was packing their towel up under the door and just jumped back. You can see the towel was turning black. Like it was absorbing this shit. It was just turning black. Like you used it to clean out a fucking car or some shit. Just turning black as fuck. And it was like, oh my God, like, what the fuck? What the fuck? And the advisor's like beating on the door. She's like, doo-doo-doo-doo. And they like, what the fuck is on the floor? It's on the floor. And she's like, open the door. And they open the door and it's like, nothing there. Nothing. And she's like, where did it go? Where did it go? And they're like, it was at the door. She's like, nothing at the door. They looking all out in the hallway. Nothing. She's like, I can smell it. I know it's here. I can smell that shit. It's here. The fuck? They looking around and the towels are black. It's soot. And she's like, they like, it's a towel. Like, get that shit up out of here. Huh? Hey, baby. So they get the towels up out of there. After that situation happened, Evelyn, Nakia, and Aileen all called their parents, let them know they did not want to live in the dorms. They would prefer to stay at home or either have their own apartment. So Aileen ended up with her own apartment. Evelyn ended up staying at home, and Nakia found another dorm to stay in. Not in the same building though, but everybody know about that fucking building. And for some, that room is never supposed to be given to anybody at all. But they gave it to them. And the shit just bothered them the entire time. So they ended up separating. We ain't staying in the dorm. My mama got me an apartment. You know, I stayed close enough to the school to live with my parents, and I do it that way. And that's what they decided to do. Nobody stays in Agnes' room no more. Agnes' room has pretty much been sealed up. Like they have covered her door with sheetrock and all that shit. They have sealed it up. It's like a wall now. It's not even a fucking door there anymore because so much shit kept happening in that room. So that room is pretty much sealed the fuck off. When you look at the, like, go outside and you count the windows and you come inside and count the doors, you're missing a door. And everybody's like, I wonder what's in the room. I wonder if she's still in the room. I don't want to know. I ain't that fucking curious. I don't want to know. I would have been pissed too, princess, but you know, still got to go to school. So, not Agnes to make money. She did that every Halloween. So, silly chest thing. So, that's what she does, though. But that is your second story. This is your brief intermission where you get to go to the bathroom, get you something to drink, retwist your twisties, refill your shot glasses, go over and tip your auntie, and meet me back here in 4 minutes for your third story of the night. Twist, can you close my door back, please? Yes, Aileen, you made it. Yeah, that roll should have been locked up a long time ago, but you got 4 minutes, Miss Chevy. 4 minutes to pop your popcorn. It should take the 3. That's what's up. Thank you, Trucker. Hey, thank you for the birthday gift, Trucker. I didn't even see you in here. I thought you was gone. But thank you, Trucker. And please do not be watching me while you driving. I hope you got this shit like where you can hear it. Because I know you probably on the road with a load. So please don't have no accidents. We love you too much for anything to happen to you. You be safe in that truck. I know, right? Well, Miss Chevy got popcorn. She got popcorn. She's my wait until let me pop my popcorn real quick. Miss Chevy got popcorn. So the kid tell her, goddamn, UPS you some of the popcorn she eat on. Hey, Maya. I ain't seen you. You were late. Until I was asking about the creepy baby with the funny color eyes. Any new updates? The creepy baby with the different color eyes that can speak all them different fucking languages. He growing up like that, and they are still flunkies to him. Still running around giving that boy everything he fucking want. For some reason, everybody loves him. All his teachers love him. The kids feel like he's weird and creepy, but the teachers love him. So, I don't want to see Agnes. I mean, I know I ain't the strongest bitch in the world, but I can throw hands if need be. But Agnes got me. That bitch wins. I ain't even got to fight her to know she wins. She wins. Cause I'm the type of motherfucker. If I lose a fight to you, we gonna fight every time we see each other. I don't give a fuck if you are in church praying, giving your 10% to Jesus. I'm gonna punch your ass in the forehead. I don't care if your ass is in Publix trying to get that last pack of chicken for your damn dinner tonight. I'm gonna punch your ass in the knee. I don't give a shit. I'm that type of person. We're not gonna stop fighting until I win the damn fight. Now, Agnes, on the other hand, Agnes can win and still won't leave you the fuck alone. Agnes will beat your ass in the bed, in the shower, at your doctor's appointment while you laying there with your OBGYN trying to get your pap smear. She punch your ass in the stomach. Agnes don't play fair. It'll be different if Agnes played fair, Chastain, but Agnes don't play fair. So I'm not gonna fuck with her. And they do them tours. They do the tours. Please believe they give you a tour to college. And they said several people have recorded this bitch crying and playing the fucking yeah, Jasmine, I told you. Thank you. Thank you, Jasmine. Thank you, love. I thought you heard me, but thank you, love. I'm sorry if you didn't hear me. But thank you, love. Yeah, I'm gonna yeah, but they do the tours. They do tours of that college, and several people have recorded what they say to be Agnes crying. Some people have took pictures of the music hall because they said Agnes played music. She loved playing the piano. She would stay late at night in the music hall playing the piano because that was something that soothed her. So people would say when the school is closed down, like shut down, and everybody supposed to be in their dorms or whatever the fuck, they can hear music coming from the music room. People have taken pictures and it looked like somebody is actually sitting there playing the piano, even though that building is locked up and there's nobody in the fucking building. So yeah. Jasmine gave a gift, Nino. That was a gift. So it's okay, Jasmine, you fine. It's okay, you fine. So yeah, that's should we go up there and do that one this year? Should we go see if Agnes real shit this year? Y'all let me know. Should we go see if Agnes the real fucking deal? Because it's nothing to take that tour. I just know a lot of people, it's recommended that you be careful. A lot of folks like creepy shit happens. So I think we should do the tour too. If we can't go in the room, you don't want it. You ain't going in the fucking room, Nino. I will be going. And I don't know how to fax a fucking ghost to a person, but I would gladly do that if that bitch attach herself to me because I'm trying to go in this damn room. Like, leave that crazy hoe right now. I don't want that bitch to call me either. Now let me know when y'all get back. I'll wait. That what I look, yep, I should take Nino with me. Cause Nino down for that ghost hunter shit. I should take Nino with me. Nino down for that ghost hunter shit. Take some pictures in that area and see what we find. I tell that shit, that shit rock down. And see, I know you're gonna have her locked the fuck up. We have a dance battle with her. Okay, her friend Felicia. Y'all so damn silly. All right, guys, and we're back. If you are ready for the third story of the night, let me get them thumbs. Let me get them thumbs so I can make sure everybody's back. And let me get them thumbs. So we get the third story going. Let me get the thumbs. Hi, Marissa. Who is the lady smiling back there on the poster? I got 3 pictures of creepy ass ladies smiling on my thing. So I don't know them bitches. I just know these ain't the hoes you want to run into on Tinder. I know that for sure. Not the way them hoes look. Tasha said, I roll tide. You already know they got their football crack back up. Y'all know Auntie gonna be on that shit hard, but I can't wait for football to start back up. I'm about to die. I watched the Raider game the other night and it wasn't the same. It was like, this is bullshit. Want the real deal. But this year, well, not this year, but this week, we're supposed to get a game every fucking week. And the Falcons play Friday. So I got something to look forward to. Not because she wanted Professor Pee. They couldn't get it. Oh my goodness. All right. So our third story has Carmen, LaShondra, and Momo. Carmen, LaShondra, and Momo. Man, let me stand it all story time. A, B, C. Well, Tyler Word, that's the good thing about it. It's on replay game. You can still watch it. It's not like it's gone forever. You can still watch it. Let's see, check your cash out. Okay. Thank you, sweetie, for my birthday. BURF day. Birthday, bitch. Girl, you in your country, girl. I love it. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Tracy, you showed up just in time. You got the fourth story. You in the fourth story, babe. So just to let you know. It's not the same. I'm sorry, Tally. I'm so sorry, sweetie. Get you some castor oil. It'll push that shit right on out. You're gonna push everything you got. Your goods, everything. You're gonna push it all out. I ain't saying that shit good. I'm just saying it may help. You in Friday story time, Tally World. All right. Do I got my thoughts? Okay, I got my thoughts. Okay, so like I said, the third story has Momo, Carmen, and LaShondra. Momo, Carmen, and LaShondra. All right, here we go, you guys. So Momo and Carmen was dating. Been dating for a while. Let's see, can you give me a story? Give my story time away. Sure. You want to pick who you want to give your story time away to, Nakia? Thank you, Carmen. Fingers crossed. Sure, Nakia, I'll give your spot to somebody. You just pick one of your family members and let me know who you want to give it to. All right. So, like I said, Momo and Carmen have been dating for a while. It doesn't matter. Okay, well, my biggest tipper, I'll give it to them. My second biggest tipper, I give it to them. Okay. So, like I said, they have been dating for a while, but they stay, in their own okay. And they stayed in, separate apartments. But their relationship had been advancing. They wanted to, take it a step further. So they decided they were gonna move in together. I see my family members are coming in. Thank you, Tracy. Not my number one fan. I'm talking about Tracy. So if y'all are just not coming in, please thumbs up the live to close the door so trolls won't come in behind you and it won't be so hot in the living room while we listening to these stories together. So please close the door behind you, and that means thumbing up the live. Okay. Yes, Maya, you're late. We're on our third story. You're very late. So they decided they wanted to take their relationship a little further, and they decided they were going to move in together. So they went out and they were house hunting. They weren't trying to buy anything, just renting at this point. Thank you, Sequoia. It's okay. You got a replay, guy. Right. We ain't cooling the whole neighborhood now. Close the door. So they were looking around at different houses and stuff like that, apartments. They weren't looking to buy anything, just renting for right now, just to move in, see how it feels to live with each other, and then they know if they want to take it further. So they're out looking for somewhere to stay. And at this time, everything is really going fast. At this time, everything, all the movies are coming to Atlanta. So we had a lot of celebrities coming down here buying houses, and houses that we had for rent. Celebrities was renting them out for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta and stuff like that. So the housing market went up real quick when all these Hollywood movies started shooting here. It was the cost of living went up, everything. So it was really hard for them to find somewhere to go. Hi, Isha. So it was really hard for them to find a spot. Now, while Carmen's at work, one of her friends at work tell her sister-in-law got a house that she's trying to rent out. She's like, my sister-in-law finna move out of town, and she got a house she was trying to rent out. She don't want to sell it. She just want to rent it out. And Carmen thought that's exactly what we're looking for, something we can rent. You know what I'm saying? Can we see the house? Can I talk to her? So she was like, I can call her and let her know you interested, and ask her, is it okay if I give you her number so you can call and talk to her? Okay, so Carmen co-worker does that, and her sister-in-law was like, yeah, that's fine. So Carmen comes home. She comes home. She tell Mama, look, one of my home girls at work said her sister-in-law had a house for rent. Sister-in-law said we can call and talk to her about it. So let's call on, and talk to her. So they call and talk to her. They ask her questions. How many bedrooms? The girl like, it's 2 bedrooms. What area is it in? She was like, it's in an area that it's not really close to anything. She was like, the store is like a long ways away. You have to drive. You can't walk to the store. The internet service and stuff like that is really choppy out there. But it's out there. It's just really choppy in certain areas. She like, but it's real, like serene and quiet, isolated. Won't nobody be bothering y'all. Like, really? You got a house like that? Like, really? She's like, yeah. Is it okay if we go look at the house? And the sister-in-law was like, yeah, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? You can go look at the house. And she gave them the address. She told them she had a lockbox on the door. And when they get there, call her so she can give them the code to open up the lockbox. So they're like, okay, cool. They drive over. When they get there, they're looking at the neighborhood. The neighborhood is completely quiet. They had to drive through this neighborhood, and it's a street that leads out of this neighborhood. It's just a long ass street, like probably 3 street lights on this shit for about a mile, and then there's this house, just like out in the middle of fucking nowhere. So they go out there and they looking at the house, and they notice there's no neighbors around. And instantly, Carmen was like, "What if something happens? Like, we have no neighbors. Like, who's gonna help us?" And Momo like, what are you expecting to happen? Like, should nobody be, coming out here messing with us and don't nobody even know we stay out here? Carmen was like, you right. Don't nobody know we stay out here. We should be fine. So they tell the lady, we want to get the house. The lady was like, okay, fine. And she told them she just wanted the first month's rent and they can start paying rent, after that. But since they moved in the middle of the month, she prorated the rent and told them, they can sign the lease, but she's not going to really authorize the lease to the first month to the next month, the first of the next month. And that way it'll seem like a brand new lease starting from the beginning of the month and not in the middle of the month. So they're like, okay, cool. So that's what they do. They get a lady to prorate the rent and they start to move their stuff in. Now, when they start to move their stuff in, it's just them two moving their stuff in. When they move the stuff in, shit is already going wrong when they first move the stuff in. They bringing shit in, they sitting it down. By the time somebody comes back to look for it, it's not in the same spot. So the whole time they was moving in, they didn't even notice boxes and shit like that was just being moved on its own without anybody touching it. They didn't notice that shit. They just trying to move their stuff in. So they didn't even notice that shit off the rip when it was going on. But okay. So they get half their stuff into the house and they decide they're gonna bring the rest of the stuff in the next day. So that night they shut down the house, we done. We'll bring the rest of the stuff in the next day. They go into the house. They go into the bedroom. They got the lights and all that stuff is already on. So they upstairs getting ready to lay down, getting ready to go to bed. And while they upstairs, Carmen is in the bathroom taking a shower. Momo is laying in the bed. And all of a sudden she hears a knock at the door. Okay. So she gets up. She goes to the door. She's like, Carmen, somebody's at the door. And Carmen's like, don't nobody even know we live here. Why the fuck would somebody be at the door? And she's like, I don't know. Somebody's at the fucking door. Carmen like, wait a minute. Let me get out the shower and I'm going to come with you to the door. Okay, well, hurry up. And this person is study knocking hard as shit. She's like, Carmen, hurry up. These people are knocking hard. Carmen like, hold on, I'm coming. So she wrap a towel around her. She comes out, put the robe on. They go downstairs together. Turn the porch light on. Who is it? Nobody says nothing. Who is it? Nobody says a damn thing. Carmen looks out the window. She don't see nobody on the porch. Momo looks out the peephole. Nobody. Turn the light off. Get ready to go back upstairs to the room when they hear, did you see somebody when you looked out the window? Like, no, I ain't see nobody when I looked out the window. Did you see somebody when you looked out the peephole? No. Fuck. So they go back over to the door, look out the blinds. Turn the porch light on. Nobody. They don't see anybody. So Momo decides to open up the door. She opens the door to see who it is. Open the door. When she opens the door, this big ass gust of wind blows right into the house. Like out of nowhere. Big ass gust of wind blows into the house. And she's like, ooh, it's cold outside. Damn. We close the door back. And she closed the door back. And they stand there. Nobody knocks. Okay. She goes back upstairs. Carmen gets, go back in the bathroom, finish doing whatever, she was doing, whatever, putting on lotion or whatever she was doing. And Carmen is in the room, on the bed. They got their bedroom door closed. She laying on the bed watching TV. While she's laying there watching TV, Carmen is in the bathroom with the door open, doing what she needs to do. They are talking to each other through the bathroom door, with the door being open and everything. So she's like, who do you think was knocking on the door? Like, I have no fucking idea. Girl, don't nobody even know we stay out. And Carmen looks out the bathroom. She like, where the fuck that come from? Carmen like, Mama, where it come from? Mama was like, I think it. And both of them look at the bedroom door. Now they looking at the bedroom door like, ain't nobody in this fucking house. Who the fuck is knocking on the bedroom door? So Carmen runs out the bathroom. She reaches up under the bed and pull out her mouse tube. She goes over to the door, put her ear to the door. Time she put her ear to the door. She looks at Momo. Momo like, babe, who is that? I don't know, man. I don't know what the fuck going on. This shit is crazy. So Carmen just picks up the phone. She calls the police. Hey, somebody they was at my door, and now they sound like they're in my house. I need a policeman out here. Now, right now, I need a policeman out here. Police pull up, knocks on the door. Momo looks out her bedroom door. She don't see shit. She rushes downstairs. She opens up the front door, and officer standing there. Officer like, hi, my name is Officer LaShondra. I'm here from a call. They said somebody called, said somebody was in a house. And Momo was like, yes, it was somebody in our house knocking on our bedroom door while our door was closed. And LaShondra leans back. She pulls a little flashlight out. She's looking around the house. And it's only you two in the house. And they like, yeah, it's only us in the house. And y'all ain't let nobody else in. No. Have y'all checked all the windows and doors? Like, no, we ain't checked that. But can you come in and help us check? So LaShondra comes in. She's looking around. She goes into the kitchen. She's like, I'll check downstairs. Y'all check upstairs. So they go upstairs. Momo and them go upstairs, split up. They go in separate rooms, check the windows. None of the windows open. They come back downstairs. Shonda standing in the living room. They're like, is the doors and stuff locked down here? She was like, yeah, I just told your friend that. Who? I just told your friend that. What friend? The girl that was just in here. It wasn't her? She pointed at Momo. It wasn't her? No, it was a girl. Little light-skinned girl. Red hair. He's y'all friend. Momo like, officer, we told you it's just us in the house. Ain't nobody else in the house. And LaShondra looks at them, and she can see they not lying. They telling the truth. So she pulls her gun out, and she tells them, y'all get back. Get behind me. She's going through the house. Ma'am, can you come out? I need to talk to you. Ma'am, she's going through the house with her, service weapon drawn. Ma'am, I need to talk to you. Can you come out so I can talk to you? And Momo and Carmen standing downstairs looking at LaShondra going to stuff like, what the fuck she was talking to? What friend? And she studied on the step. Ma'am, can I talk to you? And she gets to the top of the stairs, and she turns around and look at Momo and them, and she like, your friend, the girl right here. And they're like, what? She like, your friend. And she turns around and look, and you just see LaShondra come flying backwards down the stairs, like somersault, down the fucking stairs, hard as shit. Boom, head hit the floor, bounced, and hit it again. Boom. They run over to LaShondra. They like, ma'am, are you okay? Are you okay? And then it's like get really cold in the room, like, oh shit, it's cold in here. And they like trying to wait, ma'am, LaShondra, ma'am. And LaShondra's out like a light, like she just laying there. They slapping her on the face, shaking her face. She not moving. The room is getting colder and colder. Like, what the fuck? Why is it so cold in here? Momo like, babe, we got to get her out of here. I don't know what's going on, but I don't want the police back. We done did something to that girl and lock us up. We need to get her out of here. So she like, come on, help me get her up. and they try to help her up. And Momo's on one side and Carmen's on the other side, and they got both her arms around them, and they get ready to lift her ass up. And as they getting ready to stand her up, they look up, and at the top of the stairs, it's a man, and he's standing there in like a hood, like a hooded jacket, like a robe, a hooded robe with a point at the top. It's all black. He's in this shit, head down. You can't see a face. All you see is this hood all over this motherfucker face, and he's just standing there. And they like backing up with, trying to drag LaShonda because she out. It's like dragging dead weight. They trying to pull her ass, to the back. But now this dark figure is like coming down the fucking stairs. Like every step they take back, it take one step forward. Every step they take back, it take one step forward. So they like backing up, and this shit is coming toward them, and they slapping LaShonda like, LaShonda, wake up, like, wake up, ma'am, wake up. And LaShonda's like, what? Oh my God, like what happened? And they are taking a step back, like just walk backwards, just walk backwards. She like, let me go, what's going on? And she looks up and she sees this shit, and she instantly draws her gun, bow, 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 to unload the clip on this shit. And this shit is still coming down the steps. Like every bullet went straight through it. It's still coming down the steps. And she's like, stop. She reload. Stop, I'm gonna shoot again. Stop. And this motherfucker kept walking. She just, bow, 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 bow. By that time, you hear other sirens and shit pulling up outside. And Carmen and fucking Momo is just backing up behind her. And she got her gun. And this shit is like, study coming towards them. And she tells them, she like, I think you guys should run. Just open the door and run. And they turn around to run out of the door. And when they look back, you just see LaShonda being like, this shit rushes into her. And it scoops her ass up off the floor. She goes up in the air, and then she hits the floor, and she's out. And they like, LaShonda. And it's like somebody put saran wrap over the doorway because they couldn't get back in. The door's open, but they are pushing, and it's like a pressure. It's like something keeping them out of the fucking house, and they are screaming, and she's not moving. So they run out to the cars, to the other cop, like, help, the officer's down, she's down. And the other cops are hearing this shit like, officer down, we need other officers. And they run to the house, but it's like they can't get in the fucking door. And this is like mind-boggling to the cops. They are trying to figure out why the fuck they can't get in. Like, what the hell is on the door? Like, nothing. Just go in. They cannot get in. All these cops sitting here watching LaShonda lift up off the floor as she's laying on her back. She's levitating off the fucking floor. The cops are watching this shit. They're like, trying to get in. They are pushing. I'm talking about 3 and 4 cops putting pressure on an open space. It looked crazy as shit because it looked like all of them is just pushing against nothing. But they are putting man strength into trying to get in this fucking house, and the door is wide open. And they can't get in, but they are watching LaShonda levitate. They watched her body levitate before her body came straight up. Just like that, her head fell forward when she was straight up like that. Her head lifted up, eyes opened up. They were red. They were glaring red. And she just dropped to the floor. And it's like all of a sudden the cops fall into the house. They rush in, guns drawn. They checked the whole house, took LaShonda out, sat her on, brought her out and woke her up or whatever. She's sitting on the steps, and they asking her, are you okay? Are you okay? And she's like, I don't know what's going on. What's going on? The cops checked the whole house. Nothing. They ain't find nothing in the fucking house. They asked Carmen and Momo what happened. Carmen and Momo told them what happened. They were looking at their ass like, and we supposed to believe that? And they was like, this is what happened. While they are telling the cops this shit, they can see LaShonda in the background, and she's just like sitting on the stairs like, and they watching her, but they still talking to the cops, and they like, yeah, she came in, and when she came in, and they watching her, they still watching her, and you just see her like shaking her fucking head, like all these other cops are just bypassing her, just walking past her, and she's sitting here like, and they Carmen and Momo is talking to the cops, and they watch LaShonda get up, like after she got to shake her head, she just like a robot. Her head pops up. She stands straight up. She reaches for her gun. Momo and them start hollering, stop her, look. Everybody look, they turn around and look, and LaShonda is gonna pull the gun out. She got it right here. It's like, wow, they couldn't even stop her. Blew her fucking cap off. Couldn't even stop her. They was rushing, but I mean, it happened so quick, they couldn't even stop her. The cops were like, what the fuck? Nobody could understand what the fuck happened. The first cop that came over there to her, he was like, "Oh my God, we need an ambulance. We need an ambulance." And Momo and Carmen is watching, everything that's going on, and they like, "Oh my God, oh my God." And Momo put her head into Carmen's chest. She didn't want to see it, like, "Oh my God, oh my God." But Carmen was watching. And Carmen said she watched the first cop to get to LaShondra that was trying to like hold her and keep the pressure on her and everything. She said she noticed him like holding LaShondra, but then he started to. And Mama was like, "Get him, get him." Like Carmen started telling the police, "Get him, get him, get him." And the cops are like, "What? And she's like, "Get him, get him." And they watch him drop that cop, stand straight up, look at everybody else, reaches for his service pistol, pulls it out, and they tackle his ass. And it's like the gun go off, but they tackle him and the gun goes off, and they knock him to the ground, and he's just like screaming. But this ain't like human screams coming out of this man at all. This shit sound like a lion that's trapped, just like roaring and screeching. Like these ain't fucking human sounds that's coming out of this man's mouth. And he is like like 1,000 strength of He-Man or some shit. It's like 8 to 12 cops trying to hold him down, and he's just lunching motherfuckers like, "Ah, ah." Honey, they got the ambulance people to come over there and hit him with some of that juice. Like they had hit him with that juice twice. And finally his ass stopped fighting, and he passed out, and they put handcuffs on his ass, put him in the ambulance. He had to be, he had to see them feet, he had to see them people, put him on one of them jackets to make him hug himself, put him in one of the rooms made out of rubber with different varieties of Jello, one of those facilities. So, yeah, they don't know what happened. Momo and them instantly got their money back. They was like, "No, we can't do this. We can't do this." And the fucking owners are like, "What happened? What's going on?" They told them what was going on. It's like, "Oh, well, I'm sorry that happened to you. Have a nice life." They didn't give a shit, no remorse, no, "I'm so sorry, you could have died." Nothing. The owners was like nonchalant, then the motherfucker like, "Oh, that happened to y'all? So sorry that happened. Well, here's your money, baby. Y'all have y'all a good life." Like it was nothing. Like it was nothing. Well, Momo and Carmen was done with that shit. They was done with the housing, all that shit. They didn't feel comfortable with none of that. They ended up moving in together, but they ended up getting an apartment that her aunt had. Her aunt ran like these apartment complex, and she was able to get them into an apartment that she worked at, so they didn't have any problems. But they still waited like a good year and a half, 2 years before they even did that. But she was able to get them into some apartments, and they were able to move in that way. But that other house, they couldn't do that shit. And I swear the owners knew, but nobody gave a shit. The owners damn sure didn't care. If I rented my house out to you and you told me some shit like that happened, you irate on the phone, you scared, you crying, I'm going to have empathy for you. I'm going to feel sorry. I'm going to have sympathy. I'm like, "Damn, you went through that? I'm so sorry." These folks were like, "Oh, it did." Well, damn, baby. You got my keys? Can I get the keys to the house? Like, they didn't give a shit. They didn't give a shit. So, do your own research on these fucking houses before you jump into them. I mean, the prices could be sounding good, all that good shit. Still do your fucking homework yourself, because you never know. And that is your third story. This is your brief intermission this is your brief intermission. This is where you get to go to the bathroom, get you something to drink, retwist your twisties, refill your shot glasses, refill your hookahs, repop your popcorn, go over and tip your auntie, and meet me back here in 3 minutes for the last story of the night. What are you doing? Staring off, overthinking, the usual. Because that's what you're doing.
Stop. But
Ain't that what I've been saying all day? Stop.
No.
But your ass ain't stopped. So, oh no, I'm not giving this to you. No. Well, you got lemonade in there. You go pick up you some lemonade, boo.
Well, you know how English in cursive is like difficult to read if you're, my age, right?
Your generation don't know how to write in cursive or read cursive.
A lot of us do.
I hope y'all do. I hope y'all learn more of the goddamn dances off TikTok. I hope they teach y'all how to
I
curse
know
and
how to
write.
write my first name.
You bet you should know how to write because I
Yeah.
don't play that shit. But I'm just saying, other kids your age don't know how to read cursive or write cursive because they don't teach you no more.
Yeah. Shoot, it's a little difficult. I be having to, and then I get it. But and you know how when a doctor or when a psychologist or a psychiatrist write a cursive, it's ineligible to all, right?
Yep.
This is Russians in cursive for their kids. This is their in cursive.
Oh yeah, I done failed that shit 7 times over.
Now,
Because it look like scribble. It don't
it just look like they're doing.
Yeah, it just like scribble. It don't. Yeah, I done lost that shit.
Just imagine how the doctors
Yes,
and
Talisha.
psychologists and psychiatrists write this.
Yeah, that's. I mean, it's Russian cursive.
You gonna say it's kinda, and I was like, all right, then read the papers below.
Russian cursive.
That's just their kid cursive. You know,
There's a kid cursive and a grown up cursive.
No, like you know how when kids write in cursive, like you can read it and stuff, right? But versus when a doctor or psychologist, they be going all out with it and stuff, right?
Yeah, they do that so folks can't force their signature.
Exactly, but imagine how their doctors and stuff look.
Okay, check the cash out. Let me see.
I'm gonna write my signature is gonna be in cursive. I like to see someone try and forge that.
So let's see. The last one I got was from Sweet Tea. So I got Sweet Tea. Sweet Tea was for my birthday. Truck was for my birthday. Sophia sent 10. That's for my birthday. Miss D sent 25. That's for my birthday. Sophia sent another 20. So Sophia's at 30. Yeah, Sophia at 30. All I can see is this. Sophia. You got me, Nino? Okay. So Tasha, just let y'all know. Evelyn, just let y'all know. Sophie said she went tonight. Okay. Alrighty. Righty, okay. So this is your last story of the night. Y'all go ahead and give me them thumbs. Let me know you're ready so we can get the last story of the night. Let's put pause on the people, okay? Real quick. But we'll go to jail. Because we ain't allowed to put our hands on people. Even though them folks put their life in danger and they knew. They knew. I don't care what nobody say. They knew. I told them that too. I said, I don't want the folks knew what was going on. And Momo's character was like, I really don't think they knew. I said, so they just calmly let y'all get on the house back like that? They ain't put up no argument. They ain't say you signed a contract, none of that. No, they were very understanding. They knew. Like, baby, you can't be gullible all your damn life. They knew. They knew what was going on. And she was just like, I don't think they knew. Okay. All right. Okay. That's what's up. I wasn't going to argue with them. It was her story. It was what she saw and how she felt when dealing with them folks. So she felt like they didn't know. Carmen, on the other hand, felt the complete opposite. Carmen, like, no motherfucker knew what was up on the words they go, but she can't convince Momo of that. Momo's like, those were good people. They tried to help us. They had no idea. Okay. So, all right. But instead of using Nino and kill him each story, please. God damn, Nino. Fuck around and ended up on somebody's shit list. They want to see you die at every damn story. Right. If they didn't know, they would have been asking more questions, but they didn't. They were just like, oh, okay, give me the keys, thank you. So they knew. They knew, boo. Please believe they knew. Uh, okay. So the last story of the night has Tracy, Che, and Tara. Tracy, Che, and Tara. Are you ladies in here? This is the last time to tip your auntie. So go over and do that. If you're not going to be able to get your auntie a gift tomorrow, I will gladly take a cash app as a gift. Che in the building. Okay, Che, you present. Thank you. Tara and Tracy. Tara's here. Tara's always here. Girl, you got perfect attendance, Tara. You might be a little tardy sometimes, but you be here every day. Okay. Tracy. Where's Tracy? I seen her earlier. I told her a story with the last one. What is the minimum for your cash app birthday gift? I'm not okay, so Sophie, I'm not picky. Whatever you choose to give, I appreciate it either way it goes. So I'm grateful for whatever anybody gives me. So I'm not choosy, I'm not picky. Whatever you feel on your heart to give me, I'll take that and I'll be fine with it. Little details about $100. So stupid. Okay. All right, I don't see Tracy, so we just gonna have to go without Tracy. But Tracy, Che, and Tara, this is you guys' story. There go Tracy. All right, ladies, brace yourself. Here we go. So Tracy, Che, and Tara were homegirl. They friends and they are all fucking single. These bitches, they had they back bammed out since they back was last bammed out. Do you hear me? Like no wood at all in these bitches' lives. And they have been trying to, date and stuff like that. But a lot of the men they've been running across just been like assholes or jerks. You know what I'm saying? A couple of days down went on, the dude expected them to pay. Didn't even tell them. Just like when the check came up, it was like, so you gonna pay, right? So they have been running into a bunch of clowns, bunch of assholes. Bunch of those type of motherfuckers, right? So Tracy had been on these dating apps. Everybody else went on these dating apps. But she, what I'm saying, she did the dating app thing. That's what she wanted to do. She wanted to do the dating app thing because she felt like she would find a man quicker that way. So she's going through the dating app for about a month, you know what I'm saying? And she runs across this dude that she matches with. She see his picture. She like, oh, he hella cute. He real cute. I like him. So she, even like matches with the boy and she sends this dude a message. They give you the option to send a message to say hi or some shit like that. So she says hi and, the dude speaks back hi. So her and this dude speak for about 2 weeks. They talk on the internet for about 2 weeks and then he want to meet her. He like, finally, I really want to see you and, get to know you. You sound like you're a cool person. You sound like you're fun to hang out with. So, I would like to hang out with you and meet you. And this is all over the internet, y'all. So she typed back, okay, that's fine. When did you want to meet? And he was like, what are you doing this weekend? She was like, well, me and my homegirl supposed to be hanging out at this hookah lounge. And, that's all I really had planned. And he was like, oh, okay, so what hookah lounge y'all gonna go to? And she told me which one they gonna go to. And he was like, well, is it okay if we meet up with y'all after that? You know what I'm saying? And she was like, what y'all want to do after that? And he was like, we can go eat, go out to eat or something like that. And she was like, okay, cool. That'd be nice. How will I know who you are? You know what I'm saying? Like, you said this picture that you gave me wasn't really like an updated picture. You know what I'm saying? So how would I know who you are? The dude was like, I haven't changed that much. He was like, but you'll know me because I'll be wearing some red jogging pants. Okay. Well, I'm going to have my homegirls with me. You got any friends? Oh, yeah, I got a few homeboys that they can hook up with, hang out with. All right, bet. Cool. So she goes back. She let the girls know. Che, Tara. So I met this cutie online. He got some homeboys. They cute. They wanted to take us out to eat this weekend. What's up? Y'all say y'all been looking for some dudes. What's up? Bet. I mean, you is he safe? You know, we're gonna be in a public area, right? Like, yeah, we going to a restaurant, yes. Okay, because I don't want to meet none of these crazy ass men offline, you know, and we end up being a motherfucking news story tomorrow morning. And Trace was like, no, we meet them in places, you know, public places where other people are. Okay, fine. They go to the hookah lounge that Saturday. Everybody asking, what the dudes that they coming to the hookah lounge? Tracy ain't told them that's why we meeting up afterwards. She was just like, you know, they were gonna meet up that night. So they expecting the dudes to come to the hookah lounge and meet them a public place. Nothing. She like, nah, they ain't, you know, I don't know what's going on. So she like, these dudes full of shit. We done came all the way up here and they ain't even up here. They full of shit. So she was like, let's get us another hookah. Then after that, we can go ahead and leave. All right, cool. They get another hookah, you know, smoke that, and they finna get ready to leave. And Tracy walks in front of everybody. She go out the door and she plays it out. She pull a phone up to it. Hello? Hey, boo, how you doing? Oh, y'all want to meet now? And Tracy, Chaying them like, so what? We finna fucking go. We finna go. Huh? Yeah, okay. 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 Let me have my homegirls right quick. Hold on. She looks at Tara and Chay. She like, so they wanna meet up. And they like Tara and Chay, like, we've been sitting at this fucking hookah lounge for like 2 hours waiting on them. I'm not going nowhere to meet them. They should have came up here when we was up here. You gonna act like that? I really want to meet this cutie, man. Like, come on, I really want to meet this cutie. Well, go and meet him. Why the fuck we gotta call? Like, I don't want to meet that dude by myself. Like, come on, man. What the fuck he trying to meet up at? Like, what are y'all trying to do? What are you trying to meet up at? So she get back on the phone, Tracy, like, so where you want to meet? Where you want to meet? What we meeting up at? He said he want to meet up at the bar. What bar? Where we going? Where's the bar? He said it's over by Lake Lanier. Y'all know where Lake Lanier at, right? Instantly, Che like, I don't know no bars over by Lake Lanier. Okay, what's the name of the bar? He get him some name. Che instantly like, I don't know no bars over. Tara like, what's the name of it? Let me look it up. So Tara started looking this shit up. Sure as shit, it's the bar. And you know, when she looked at the GPS, it's over by Lake Lanier. Like, the dude wasn't lying. So they like, oh, it is a bar over there. So Trace like, what we gonna do? Are we going to meet them? And I'm tired. I don't want to do this shit. Like, please, I just want to meet this dude one time and then we can go home. All right, fine. Hello? Okay, so we gonna go ahead and meet y'all there. When y'all gonna get there? What time y'all planning on leave? Y'all finna leave now? We need to know because we at the club. Okay. All right, we finna go ahead and leave now. And they leave. Good night, Devante. So, you know, they get off the phone and they get in the car to get ready to go to this bar. Now, the whole time, Tracy can't wait to meet this dude. She is super excited, but Che and Tara were like, they ain't feeling this shit. They want to go. They want to leave. They ain't feeling this shit at all. But they homegirl is seeming desperate, so they going to keep her safe, make sure she's safe. So the dude gave them the address and they go. Now, when they get on, you know, get off the expressway and they headed toward this address, it calls for them to turn down a street that didn't even have a sign on it. Like it was a rocky road that didn't even have a fucking sign. Oh, for the story. Oh, okay, Devante. So they turn down the street that don't even have a street sign on this shit, first off. There's no street sign. This shit ain't like Justin and Norman Street. No shit like that. It's just a gravel fucking road with no sign, nothing. So they looking at this shit before Tara even turns in. She like stops at the street and she like, hell no. I ain't feeling this shit, Che. Like, Che, come on now. Speak up, Che. And Che like, man, this is, Tracy, this is kind of shady, man. Like, this dark-ass street, like, bro, this is, like, tell them to come up the fucking street and meet us or something. So Tracy like, hold on, let me call him, because y'all acting like some pot. Let me call him. She called. The dude don't answer the phone. He ain't answering. Hold on. Tara like, see, we would have drove our ass down there. That nigga ain't answering the motherfucking phone. Anything can happen to us. See, you so quick to run off with these damn dudes and you don't even fucking know. So she like, hold on, girl, you wait a minute, because you tripping. I know what's going on. I've been talking to this man for a while. Hold on. She called again. I'm going to go straight to voicemail. She like, damn, he ain't answering. She looks over. She like, look down the street. So they looking down the street, and you can see like 3 shadows coming up the street. So she like, that's probably them right there. Like, girl, gonna drive out of that hill. So Tara like, you sure that's them, Tracy? And Tracy like, why would it be 3 random men walking up the damn street at the time we supposed to be meeting 3 dudes? Like, come on, think about it now. All right, Tracy. For you, I hope you get some dick out of this. Because if you don't get no dick out of this, I'm sorry. You won't get. I won't be driving nowhere else. This shit is very dangerous looking. So she like, fine. She get ready to drive down the street, little rocky road towards the shadow figures. As they get closer to the shadow figures, Tara turns that brights on so she can see the bright headlights on. And she started driving down. She shouldn't be able to drive no farther than like 10 feet. The boy should be right there. But she just been driving and she don't see them. But then when she turned the brights off, you can still see these 3 shadows look like it's coming towards them. When she turned the brights on and riding down the street, nothing. Like, what the fuck? What is these? What are they doing? Hiding when I pull up at them? Like, what the fuck is going on? So Tracy leans out the car. She like, boo, come here. Come here. And she like, stop right here, Tara. Stop. So Tara stops the car. Tara like, bitch, get in the window. Let me roll the windows up and lock the door. You tripping. Like, girl, we on this dark ass street. Shay like, I think we should go. She like, I don't really want to be here. This shit don't even feel right, man. Like look at all these high ass bushes on the side of the car. Like, anybody can be hiding these fucking bushes. Like, I'm ready to go. I don't want to do this. And Tracy still out the window. Boo! Come on, boo, hurry up. And they like, Tracy, get your ass in the car, man. Like, we can back out onto the street and they can come out into the street where we are. Like, just lean in. She like, he right here. Hold on. Come on, boo. And all of a sudden, Tracy ass is snatched out the fucking window into the woods, like into the high ass bushes right on the side of the car. You can hear her screaming. You can hear the bushes rattling like somebody's walking on through that shit. So Chase screams out the window. She's like, Tracy, Tracy. And Tracy is screaming like, help me, help me. And Tara's sitting in the car like, where my phone? Where my phone? Roll the windows up, roll the windows up. She's rolling up the windows, and they're rolling up the windows. Che is rolling, she's in the back seat, but she leans up to the front seat to push the button to roll the window up. As she rolling the window up, some fingers show up on the inside of the window like it's trying to pull the window down. But she don't see the person. It's like foggy, it's dark, it ain't no light shining on the side. She can't see who it is. She just sees somebody trying to pull the fucking window back down as she trying to roll it up. And Tara like, let go of my fucking window. Let go of my window. I got a gun. I'm going to shoot you. Let go of my window. But the shit was not letting go. It was pulling the fucking window down. And they are studying trying to roll this shit back up. And this shit like pulls so hard that you just hit the glass like, the whole glass like shattered. When the glass shattered, Tara takes off. Tara jumps out the fucking front seat. She opens the door and she takes off back up towards the main fucking street. You can hear Chase screaming, wait on me! Help me! Wait on me! Tara got the fuck on. Tara ran all the way back to the beginning of this goddamn dirt road. She out in the middle of the street like screaming for them like, Che! Tracy! Tracy! You can hear Tracy ass like all the way off somewhere over here screaming. You can hear Che down the street somewhere like screaming. She just standing there like, Che! And now you hear Che screaming, but she's getting closer. She's getting closer. She's like, help me! And like Tara's looking down the little dark road. She can see where her car is because the lights are still on. So she can see where her car is, but she sees somebody running behind the car. And she can hear Che screaming. So it's like, okay, this is Che. But as this shit get closer, it's like a dude. And he got Che over his shoulder and he's running towards Tracy ass. And Tracy's like, what the fuck? And she just takes off and starts running. She's screaming and running. This dude has Che living ass over his shoulder. He is running with Che like she a fucking newspaper. Like she ain't shit. Just running with her ass. Chasing the fuck out of Tara. Tara is running her ass off crying. Please stop. Stop. Leave me alone. Please stop. Leave me alone. Meanwhile, you still hear Tracy ass screaming all off in these goddamn woods. So, well, Tara runs a little further up the street, runs over into the high ass bushes and ducks down. She hears the footsteps running up. She just stays there. Then you see the footsteps come closer. It stopped. You can still hear Chase screaming. Right here, you can hear Chase screaming. She just quiet. And she's watching this dude like standing here and with Chase. He's like looking around like he may be looking for her. Chase is screaming like, please, please help. You can hear her crying. You can hear fear in her voice. Please, please help me. Please help me. And it's like, fuck. Tara was just like, fuck. So she just stands up and she charges this motherfucker like, boom, she hit the man so hard, he hit the ground, Che hit the ground, she rolls over, Tara jumps over the dude, runs over, get up, Che, get up. Che gets up, they take off running back down the damn street, look back, dude is on his feet, and he is running behind their ass. Run to the car, run to the car. So they bend this goddamn corner back down this dirt road, running down the damn street trying to get to the car. Look back, old boys on their ass like white on rice. They are running as fast as they can. They get to the fucking car, close the door, roll the windows up, blow the horn. They wail on the horn, just lean on that shit like, whoa! Constant horn blowing, like, whoa! And they looking around. You know, Che is in the front seat with Tara, and they just looking around. Che got her hand on the lock, you know, trying to keep the lock down just in case they're about to try to pull the lock up. She got her hand on the lock, looking around. Like, what the fuck? And Tara just laying on the goddamn horn like, I hope somebody hear this. I hope somebody help us. I hope somebody hear this. And then you hear, boom, hit the hood hard as shit. Boom. And they look, you know, Trey turns around, look at the back. Tara grabs her mirror. She looks up. She looking. And all they see is somebody roll off the trunk. Like, boom, just roll off the fucking trunk. What the fuck? Trey like, man, let's just go. Let's just go. If it's that dude, just hit his ass. Tara cranks up the car. Just hit him, Tara. She like, go, go. She like, what about Tracy? We got to get Tracy. Like, just run this motherfucker over. She throws that shit in reverse. The time she get ready to step on the gas, Tracy had jump up from behind the car. Help me! Like, bitch, who, bitch, you almost been roadkill. She runs up to the driver's side. Open the door, Tara, open the door. Tara, hurry up and open the door. She dives into the fucking back seat. Tara slammed the door closed. Time she slammed the door closed, you just see her hand like just barely missing the door. She slammed that shit closed and she backs up as fast as she can. You see these motherfuckers running towards her. 3 men running towards the car as they backing out. You can see 3 men running towards the car. And when she gets damn near to the end, you hear Tracy say, look at what the fuck? And Tara turns around and look, and now it's 3 dogs, 3 big black dogs chasing the fucking car from the front. And Tara's like, what the fuck? Just keep going. Just keep going. Trey like, just go. Just go. Just go. She backs the fuck on out all the way to the end of the street, turns that bitch, and by the time she get ready to go forward, it's me. These 3 men are like slam the car like boom. They snatching on the door and shit, trying to get the doors open. Tara just takes off. Woo, she takes off. She looks in the rear view. It look like these motherfuckers is chasing the car. She did like 90, coming up out that bitch as fast as she could. Y'all, Tracy calls the dude phone. After they get on the expressway, they cool, they free, they clear. She calls the dude phone. That shit says, doo-doo-doo. The number you have called is disconnected. So Che and Tom were like, what the, no, I'll call that number back because I want to cuss his ass out. She called the exact same number she was talking to the dude on. Doo-doo-doo. The number you have reached is disconnected. They all sitting in the car looking stuck. Like, ain't nobody had their phone disconnected that fucking fast. Like, and Tracy just like sitting in the back seat like this is. She's shaking and biting on her fucking fingernail. They get to the house. She all cut up, bruises, arm prints, like hand prints in her arm and shit. Don't know what happened to the dude. But what they do know is there are these mysterious dogs that runs their neighborhood. Not even so much as their neighborhood. It's just like these dogs do the weirdest shit. You don't see these dogs at all in the daytime, but at night, all 3 of these dogs sit in the middle of the street, right in front of the house, and looks at the fucking house. Like Tara, Tracy has seen the dogs before, like running around her house. Che claims she heard the dogs inside her house before. Shay said she was in her bedroom sleeping when it sounded like dogs was fighting outside her door, her bedroom door. She gets up, she opened the bedroom door, there's nothing there. Even her kids have claimed to hear dogs in the house, but they don't have no fucking pets. So ever since this situation has happened, these dogs just mysteriously been showing up for all three of them, like everybody. Tara said she came out of her house and got ready to go to work, and this fucking dog was like laying down in front of her car. She said the exact same dog she saw that night was laying down in front of her fucking car. Scared her so bad that she ran in the house, got her mouse tattooed, and when she came back, the dog was gone. Shay hearing the dogs in her fucking house. Tara was seeing the dogs in her fucking neighborhood in front of her car, and Tracy has these motherfuckers running around her house. So who the fuck are these dogs? Why the fuck are they hanging around? These dogs don't belong to nobody. They ain't got no collars, no tags, nothing. Just, and it's always three. They always in three. It's never just one. They always in three. Tara was saying when she seen the one that was at her house, it was one laying in front of her car. The other two was standing behind her fucking car. It's always all three of them together. You never see just one dog. It's always three. When Shay him in her house, it's not just one dog fighting with himself. It sounds like a bunch of dogs is fighting behind the fucking bedroom door. When she opens it, it's nothing there. But her kids, who are 5 and 7, say the dog is in the damn house. So they hear dogs in the house. Swore Shay them down that they bought them a dog and they just had it hid in the house and won't give it to them yet. The kids really think Shay them bought them a fucking dog and they hid it in the house so the kids can't get it. Because the kids hear the fucking dogs every night and they swear there's a dog living in their house. Funny part about this shit is when I called to verify this story and I did my Zoom to talk to them, why I heard dogs in the background, y'all. And none of these women have dogs. None of these women have pets at all. No kind of pet, no bird, no fish, nothing. But the whole time we spoke, it was dogs barking in the background. There's no dogs in the neighborhood, y'all. So I heard the fucking dogs. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but they swear those dogs have been with them ever since that night. Those dogs have been with them. So, yeah. So don't trust your neighborhood dogs because you never know who the fuck they are. But that was your guys' last story of the night. I hope you guys enjoyed your stories tonight because I enjoy spending time with you guys. I love spending time with you guys. Thank you so much for joining me for story time. I greatly appreciate it. Y'all are a fucking blessing. Y'all are the bomb. I greatly appreciate y'all. Moderators, can y'all please kick these perverted, desperate motherfuckers up out of the chat, please? Thank you so much. So, thank you guys so much for joining me for story time. I greatly appreciate it. I love you guys and all the support and time that y'all give me for these stories. And if you're new to my page, I do these stories every night, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 7:30 Eastern. They're all true stories, wild but true as fuck. You don't want to go through it. I don't want to go through it. But we love to hear about this shit. So, thank you guys. Lily says she needs the link. What link you need, Lily? So I know which one you're talking about, and my moderators can give it to you. The Zoom will be on Saturday. So I'm going to be doing my little birthday party Saturday on Zoom. I'm going to post the link. Lily needs the membership moderators. She needs a moderator. Okay, there you go. There you go, Lily. Put it in now. So I'm going to do my birthday party over Zoom. I'm going to drop the link for the Zoom on the community page so you guys can join the Zoom and turn up with your auntie for her birthday. But I'm going to do that on Saturday. But I will come back online tomorrow just to open my gifts and thank you guys individually for getting your auntie something for her birthday. So everybody that didn't, it's not working. Moderators, she said it's not working. I don't know what's going on, y'all. Let me know. But yes, if you didn't get your auntie something for her birthday, you still got time. Tomorrow's my birthday. I do take cash out. Or you can get me something from the Amazon wish list that I posted on the community page. But other than that, I'm going to hit you up in a minute, auntie. Okay, Evelyn, that's fine. But other than that, thank you guys for spending time with me. This is hump day, guys. Be happy. We almost done. We almost at the weekend, y'all. We almost there. We almost there. Thank you, Miss T. So, I just want to thank y'all again for being here and spending time with me and getting the stories with me. So, y'all know my motto: stay safe, social distance, and don't slap the sleeves off a motherfucker unless they earn it. I love you guys. Good night. Mwah. Sweet dreams. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. And if they do, you need to be calling the fucking exterminator because Auntie had nothing to do with that. Love you. Good night.